Good afternoon. You join me at the end of my garden, wandering around in my wild area, because as you guys know, as well as zooming around the world looking for the most awesome animals in the world and trying to film them and bring them to you guys, we also keep a lot of animals here in our house and in our garden and in our enclosures. And one particular animal that we keep is called a horned lizard. Horned lizards are really specialist, really spiky, and they've got this really specialist diet. They don't eat normal insects like other lizards and reptiles do. Oh no, of course not. Horned lizards have got a really specialist diet, and that is ants. So I have to supplement them with ants almost every day. Now some people, they grow their own ants. You know, you can cultivate them just like bees, but I haven't really got time to do that because I'm so busy just generally being enthusiastic about everything. So I've come up with a novel idea, and it features something that most people have got in their households, and it's this: a dustbuster. Dustbusters are normally used to hoover up the dirt that lines your house. But no, of course not. Not for Rob Pilley. No, of course not, no. Dustbusters are dead useful for me to go out and find some ants. So come with me on an ant mission and we'll see what we can hoover up. So the dustbuster is taking the lead today through the wild area. Here we go, following the stream. Here we go, in around the back where my children have actually made their own wildlife area, but also it's their den. And this spot here, they've lined with loads and loads of bits of wood. There's our massive compost heap surrounded by stinger nettles. And this area of stinger nettles is teeming with butterflies and caterpillars, but that is another story. But these bits of wood up here, they actually put here for their lookout platform. It gives them something to sit on. And what I do is, I actually come along and I lift up these bits of wood because I know that under this compost here, it's really moist and really damp. And that is perfect for the animals that I'm after right now, which of course is the ants. And I know there's some ants under here because we know there's a really decent sized nest in here. So if I very carefully, this is all totally live, I don't know literally what we're going to see. So let's see, hopefully there's a few ants and a few creepy crawlies, but nope, nothing under that one. Oh my goodness, look at that lot. There's lots and lots of wood lice. See all the wood lice? They are really useful food for the horned lizard. So I think first off the bat, come here chaps. Got my trusty dustbuster. Switch her on, here we go. So I literally am just hoovering up insects. If you ever decide to do this yourself, always make sure it's not full of dirt in the first place. That's good, got a load, right, let's carry on. This is usually where the ant, oh that's better. A few more wood lice. Thank goodness I've got a tolerant wife, eh? So I just hoover up the leaf litter. There we go, wood lice, in you go, in you go. That's good, right, that's another nice load. Come on ants, where are, oh that's a good load of wood lice. Oh well our ant mission hasn't really worked there, has it? So if I carry on hunting around now, I know I've got loads and loads of, oh, ouch, bit of sharp bramble. I've got loads of other bits and bobs as well. I purposely put loads and loads of bits of tile, bits of old wood, bits of old bark all around the wild area, and it allows us then to create these habitats for all these invertebrates. And I love in fact here they are down here. All these slabs that I've got down here are ideal. You may have noticed in the background actually there's a massive echidna. You know, everyone's got a massive echidna in their garden. I'll tell you about it another day. Right, let's look under some slabs. Hopefully, that's, oh my goodness, that's slowworm. Wow, look, no way, look at baby slowworm. Oh, beauty, and some ants. Fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant, how unexpected. So I very carefully just hoover up. It's a bit like having a little child lifting his feet up whilst his mummy hoovers round his feet. Right, let's get these ants as well. There we are, ants. There we are. They're brilliant dustbusters because of course they've got really good suction for picking up the ants. They don't generally damage them too much as well. That is so cool, there's a little baby slowworm, what a beauty. Right, I think I just need to move him actually because I don't want to risk him getting squashed. Come here darling, let's pop you down. Yes, how cool was that? A baby slowworm. That was so unexpected. There's me just thinking we're going to catch just a few ants and a few bits and bobs. Slowworm, so cool. Right, and we've got loads and loads more bits of stone and so forth to look under. Who knows what we're going to find? This is wicked. I've just found these. These are yellow field ants.
they're often mistaken for the red ant, which is renowned for stinging. But honestly, these little guys, they're completely harmless. You often get them in your lawn, and they're really useful because they turn the soil over. Look, I put my finger in here for scale, but they turn the soil over and they aerate it for you. So they're actually really, really useful.
Right then, I've got a seriously massive load of ants, wood lice and all manner of interesting beasties in this here dustbuster. I'm going to put them in a bowl now and give them to those horned lizards, which I'll show you in a mo, because they are so cute. They're brilliant. Right, let me tip these into this bowl. Just bring them into my shed. Look, there you go. There's my averagely normal shed, full of spades and normal things like everybody else. No, our shed's slightly different because it's chock full of monsters. Right, here you go, my gorgeous ones. Now that is a bowl full of beasties. As you can see, yellow field ants, black field ants, and loads of wood lice all scurrying around. And that over there, underneath that light bulb, is a horned lizard. If I very carefully bring him round, you can see him. There you go, my gorgeous boy. Oops, a daisy. Let's just pop him in there. You can see why they're called horned lizards, aren't they beautiful? These guys are a desert dweller. They live in Mexico and also southern United States, smack bang in the middle of the desert. And they rely on this incredibly spiky, incredibly inconspicuous camouflage to blend in with the desert floor. They just sit there all day next to an anthole. And they'll just sit there, and out the end of their nose, they shoot their tongue. Just like a mini chameleon, really, albeit their tongue isn't that long. But they flick it out, and they will sit there, and they'll probably eat 300 or 400 ants in one session. Right now, you can see, if I zoom in, you can see he's got his eyes closed. But the ants are scurrying all over his head. They completely are oblivious to the fact that he is going to scoff them soon. He's just going to sit there, blending in beautifully. There you go, look, he's just starting to open his eye. In a moment, he's going to start flicking that tongue out. He'll get his head in that bowl, and he'll start pinging away and scoffing those ants. So I think we'll leave him in peace now, and I will speak to you soon. Great to see you guys. Thank you for coming on another wicked journey. I'll see you soon.